Alright, guys, we are live now. So, I wanted to kind of explain how to. I'm sorry, guys, this is my first time trying this out. So, I gotta try to fix everything, and I don't have the best setup for this, so bear with me. Alright, so here we have a Nook, and it's the Nook. So at this moment in time, I'm gonna boot this up, and as you see, it says Cyan boot. We'll let it finish, and then I'll go through the procedure. Again, this is a Nook color. You have to do the Nook color in order for this to work. And make sure you have a Windows computer. Um, I use primarily Macs, but I was able to borrow a couple of Windows laptops. So as this boots up, I'll go through the process and then I will explain what we're going to do. Okay, there you go. It's not the normal Nook color screen as you see. Uh, Trying to get this so there's no glare. There we go. And you see the Android controls. I got games on here. Now, the reason why I'm making this video is because when I saw the first video, it was informative, but some of the files are outdated. So let's go over here. If you have not yet gone over, I have the link posted in the video. So you go over to filedropper.com/Nook color, all one word. Now this will have all your files that you will need for the video, and when you open it, you're gonna have these three files, and these are all the ones you need. So now what I'll do is I will go through and show you how to Nook it. Alright. So first thing is you want to turn your Nook off. Now remember, this will not, what we get ready to do is not gonna affect your Nook operating system. So I'll just power it off, and as you see, and we hit OK. Now just remember, you will need a card larger than 2 gigs. I tried the 2 gig, it did not work. So you will need a 2 gig card. Alright, so you open it up, pop out your card, I'm gonna show you guys the whole process because I spent several hours yesterday trying to get this to work. And the video that I watched kind of pissed me off. So I almost decided to pay, but there's a solution. All right, so here's your little card. Make sure you have at least 4 GB. All right, now we're gonna pop this in, and once it's in, we're going to wipe it clean. And then I'm gonna go through this whole process with you guys. There's a couple other things you need too. So, and we go here. Now, um, this is the one you want. Yours might be different. Make sure you use a new card. Don't use an old micro SD. Right click on it. Format. Start. And it's going to want to erase it. And you want to do that. Format complete. Alright. Now, the next thing you're going to want is this Win32 Disk Manager. And I'll provide a link for it in the uh, in the or the you know what I'm saying. So we're gonna double click on. It's gonna ask me on. We're gonna say yes. Sorry guys. All right, so it's gonna ask me where the image file is that I want to use. I click on this little folder icon right there, and it is on my desktop. So I'll just click on that and drag and drop. Desktop. Sometimes the drag and drop doesn't work too well for Windows, in my opinion. Anyway, so it's gonna ask me if I want to overwrite it. Click yes. Now this is my first video, and I figured I'd do it live. Um, I'll probably make another one and streamline it, but I'm using my eyesight camera, which I figured would be best to move around. I can't do this on a Mac. I tried. I got really frustrated because the directions everybody gives are BS. Right, successful. We'll exit this. All right, so this is the final trick. You want to go into your memory card. You should see 4 files. It'll be M. I don't know if you guys can. It'll say MLO u-boot.bin. You'll see U image and U RAM disk. If you don't see those 4 files, you didn't properly do it. So you got this folder. Now the folder, it'll rename it to boot. It'll say boot. Then you go into the little folder that I uploaded with all the files. It's 9 o'clock. Now you're gonna want to take GAPPS JB and CM 10.2.1 Encore. Drag those two into this. Now what I'll do is I'll go back in and make a short video and explain all this. So this is done. Nothing else to do. Alright, so now we'll eject it. Alright. Now when you stick this in, it should show loading. It should not show your Nook color screen. Now remember, we are not affecting the actual Nook itself because everything's going to be running on the SD card. Alright, so we're going to boot it up. It says loading. And I'm going to put this in here. And as you can see, and we'll just let this run. And I'll be back. If you guys enjoy this little part of the video, but I'll let it do its thing. That way you know it's working. I don't want to cut anything out of the video, no video editing, none of that. We want you to see that it actually works without any manipulation. A lot of people did a lot of manipulation on their videos. None here. We're doing it live. So we'll let it do its thing and then I'll come back. looks like we are done. If you guys are still there. So take this. There we go. I think I can. All right. So now we will reboot again. Hold it down, and then you will get that. All right. So this is the final stage. This does take several minutes, and I'm not going to cut the video because I want you guys to see how long it takes. Um, I was watching another video and it said, oh, well, it shouldn't take more than 5 minutes. On the first boot, it takes a while. It's not going to be like 2 seconds, it's going to take a minute. So you have to just sit and bear with it. But it does take a while for it to get done. So we're just gonna let it run, and then I'll check back in with you guys after it's finished. You can do the count for yourself. Uh, all right. As you see, we are starting the process. You pick whatever language you want. Um, there we go. And boom, and then hit your next. And you just set it up from, and then it's done. Skip. We'll set up a Google account. Don't want you guys to see all that information, none of your business. So, but before you keep going, I don't know if you guys see this. You will have to select a Wi-Fi network. So, um, that being said, I want you guys to tell me what you think. I know it's my first video. Um, I'm going to pause you for a minute until I put in my credentials, and then I'll be right back.